Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to.
How does it feel to always pioneer something? I mean, you pioneered experiential marketing in Nigeria. You've also pioneered the first reggae radio station in Nigeria. How do you feel about being a pioneer?
Well, it feels good. It feels great. It simply means I enjoy taking risks. I'm a very determined person. Um, if I set my heart into something, I always ensure that I deliver on it. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of people these days are beginning to rewrite the books. They are rewriting history, but for me, it doesn't matter. It just feels great that I'm able to take such risks, and at the end of the day, I'm able to deliver. It feels really great.
Okay. What is happening to MPC, your experiential marketing company, marketing and promotions company? What was
And
the
I,
happening?
we're here live and direct. I speak with you as I'm speaking with you. I'm live in MPC. I'm not in the radio station. We're kicking. The economy is affecting us like it's affecting every other person and every other industry. But we're here live and direct, and we're not going anywhere.
Okay. So anybody who wants to excel in experiential marketing, like you have done, what must the person do?
First, you have to be knowledgeable about the industry you're getting into. You have to be savvy. You have to be determined. You have to be focused. You have to have. Uh, I want to use the local word now. Thick skin. You must get chest, face anything and everything. It's a very difficult terrain, but a lot of people have excelled in experiential marketing. I'm very proud of every Nigerian that has veered into experiential marketing and has been able to make a success out of it. Some people tried it and they failed and they quickly chickened out. But for those of us who are here, I give kudos. And it simply means that we are a very focused and determined set of people in Nigeria. Despite all the difficulties, we are here managing big brands, small brands, medium brands, um, taking those brands out to the consumers and making the brands proud. It takes a man that's got guts to be able to face the challenges we face in experiential marketing in Nigeria. But we're here. We are here. We are here.
Okay. So what is the biggest or the costliest mistake that any person who is into experiential marketing can make?
Ah, my brother, that's a tough one for me to say. The smallest mistake can upturn your activation and make a mess of it. It's pretty difficult to be able to say precisely what kind of mistake anybody can make. But the mistake can come from anywhere. I'll give you a typical example. When you are costing for an activation, for instance, you never assume the powers and strength of area boys. We call them street urchins or social miscreants. So, for instance, you cost for an activation at Agege Market and you did not put into cognizance the area boys or street urchins as they were, or as it were, rather. And you start your activation and these guys show up. They make a big mess of it. Because they know how to identify clients, especially when we go follow them come. Hey, you're in a lot of trouble. I mean, just something as simple as that, as minute as that. They will mess you up so badly. And when they mess up your activation, when you go see, say, voila, they go just enter a motor, PM, you go just disappear. That's the end of your relationship with the clients. Something as minute as that. I don't want to talk about the big ones. I'm just coming from the tiniest of the tiniest problems. Or you are going for an activation and last man stop you, police stop you. The problems are enormous. So we are for one start. There are too many.
Okay. All right. So what has been the most memorable activation, experiential marketing job that you have handled since you got into this business 26 years ago?
There's so many of them, but I will use one for instance as an example. There's an activation with every customer. It's called Chokade. We do 3 locations annually. We go from city to city. It's always a 6 day activation. Involves children between the ages of 4 to 16. It's very challenging. When I mean challenging, because it means that we have to travel late at night, travel from this city to that city, and it's back to back. You understand? It's super challenging. It's very exciting for me. Why? Because it involves children. And, for me, the opportunity to give education, information, and entertainment to children is very key for me as a person. I always look forward to that activation. It's super exciting. Um, should I say it's rewarding? Yeah, maybe. But because it involves children, it gives joy, happiness, excitement. Now when we leave a city, they always request for us to come back. But because there are too many cities in this country, we have had situations where we had to go back to some certain cities. You understand? But I look forward to that activation. I really look forward to it. It's so super exciting. It's very challenging, but it's exciting for me. And I have too many of them, but I'll just hold on to Academy.
Okay. Can you remember the worst activation they have been involved in?
That one is a lot as well. That one is a lot as well. There was a night, I would say the worst activation. I'll give you two typical examples. There was a night we were traveling from Jos and we were going to Benin. We left Jos about 4 p.m., about 4 5 p.m. And as we were journeying out, we were approaching Akwanga. Our vehicle developed a problem. Yeah. And we were trying to fix the problem. In the night, this was like about 7:38. While we were trying to fix it, we were looking for mechanic, we were pushing, we were doing everything. In the process of that, I didn't know there was a ditch. A big ditch. I slipped and I went straight into the ditch with my head. Everybody stopped where they were and they were trying to rescue me. It was a difficult one. They had to get a very long rope, threw the rope into that ditch. I held on to the ditch, to the rope, put my leg on the walls of the ditch, yeah, and I was able to find my way upstairs and I was soaked with blood. So the problem at that particular point in time was not the vehicle that had the problem, it was my safety that was the issue. It had to journey one of the vehicles that was okay, the support vehicle was fine. It had to rush me from that place to Akwanga General Hospital, where we sought medical help. I was taken care of. And the crew, everybody, all of us slept in the hospital that night. We had to abandon the vehicle there because it was not safe for us to get. This was on a Saturday because the next activation was starting on Monday. So we wanted to travel, at least get out of Jos. You know what I mean? Get out of Jos, so that we will travel all through Sunday, right? To get to Benin City to start the activation on Monday. Yeah? So that is one. Number two, I remember one year again we were doing Oshoshogo. And as usual, on the last day, we brought, who did we bring that year? I can't remember. Was it Atawewe? It was one Fuji artist, yeah? And you know our people, they always want to stay on stage so that the musician will call their name and they will spray money. In the process of doing all of that, I noticed that the stage started giving way. And I was shouting, everybody should leave the stage. Everybody leave the stage. For the more we were screaming and asking people to leave the stage, the more they were coming on stage because they wanted Atawewe to call their names. Los Atawewe, los all of them, los equipment, everybody, you, down. I stopped at that.
But nobody died.
No, but some of them sustained it.
What is your own personal definition of experiential marketing?
Ability to take your brand directly to the end consumer in an exciting